how my first ever soldering turned into a disaster and what you can learn from it. In this video I will try to cover all the difficulties that I have encountered and how I solved them. First of all, I used the DWS200 soldering station and here how it looks like. Before actual soldering, I'd prepared my working space and decided to solder a resistor and LED. But if everything was so easy, first problems began with the soldering station. It was saying that I haven't inserted the iron tip, despite I did. But after taking a quick look into the instruction manual, I managed to fix it. I was a little bit confused seeing 300 degrees Celsius immediately after turning on, but I've decided to go on and try to solder. But again, if everything was so easy, I literally spent 1 hour just simply trying to melt solder and got nothing but the toxic smoke. Probably it was coming from the flux inside the solder. Okay guys, so I opened the window, I put on a mask, I don't know, probably it won't help me actually, but nevertheless, some kind of protection. So after putting on a black mask, which actually didn't help at all, I've continued to melt solder and got absolutely nothing. So it was time to change something. First of all, I decided to change an iron tip to a bigger one, as well as turning the temperature to the very high values, like 390 degrees Celsius. And the effect was completely opposite. The solder was freaking burning and the pieces of it was falling on the table. And the biggest problem was it won't stick to the iron tip, it was immediately falling. After this experiment, iron tip was looking like it came straight out of hell. After all that disaster, I decided to clean it with 2 ways, using brass shavings and wet sponge, but it didn't really help. And yeah, solder with flux inside actually didn't give any protection. But I thought like, fuck it. It can solder, it will solder. And I've prepared and started to solder the resistor and an LED. I was cleaning the iron tip almost every 5 seconds and putting little pieces of solder, and here what I've got. Probably the worst soldering ever. And the reason is that I was soldering with pieces. So I was putting small pieces of solder on the connection place and thought it will help, but it wasn't really a solid connection. So I decided to tune it a little bit and remove some pieces, and the result? It's actually way better, but still it's not perfect. But for sure, more flux and 100 degrees Celsius less temperature will actually make it perfect. And that's